If you move to a different country, what is the first thing that you would like to do? Of course, start a YouTube channel. What is this? Is this a YouTube channel? Whose YouTube channel is this? Is this my YouTube channel? Oh my god, hi guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, finally I have a channel now because I have been wanting to do this for so long now, and finally I'm here with my YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you so much for showing up. I know if you're watching this video, you are my friend, cousin, brother, my family, or you're here because one of my, mutual asked you to watch this video. So however you ended up here, welcome to my channel. And today's topic is about how I ended up in Korea. Let me just introduce myself first. My name is Prachi Joshi, and I'm currently doing my master's in South Korea, and my major is international trade. So I'm gonna tell you about how I ended up in Korea, like what everything happened in my life that actually led me to this country. And I'm gonna talk about the scholarship and everything that I'm getting here in my next video probably. So I'm starting on a full scholarship here. It's not GKS, it's not POSCO or any other famous scholarship that you're aware of. It's based on research scholarship, which I get directly from the university. It's going to be 1 year in this country next month. So finally I have a YouTube channel now. I'm talking about my background. I have my bachelor's in a really difficult course, which I don't think anybody can do it. Yep, you guys should try it. It's bachelor's in commerce. Yeah, so I have a degree in bachelor's in commerce from Banaras Hindu University, and I graduated. Why is this so loud? Sorry for the crash out, but yeah, so I did my bachelor's from Banaras Hindu University, and I graduated in 2022. And giving you a little bit of background of what I did after graduating, for 2 years I literally wasted my time. I'm sorry, I did not. I actually have a corporate experience of about 1.5 years. I did my first job was in customer service. I did it in a Falana Dhimkana company, which I really don't want to expose. I don't know, it was a terrible experience, but yeah, I worked in a call center in Bangalore. I lived there from 2022 to 2024. So yeah, I worked there, and then I worked in PayPal as a collection specialist. I think most of you might be familiar with PayPal, but if you're broke, I think you don't know about this company. So PayPal is like a payment kit. Working in PayPal, I learned a lot of things. I worked there for about 10 to 11 months, and yep, this is like a sort of a background of what I used to do and my education background and everything. And next I'm gonna tell you about how I ended up learning Korean. And how I ended up learning Korean is really interesting because at first I started learning Japanese, which eventually led me to start learning Korean. And the thing is, one of my friend back in Corona, he recommended me an anime called Naruto. I think most of you will be familiar with this. So I started watching that anime, and I lost my mind. I lost my shit. I was like, okay, no way, I have to learn this language. It's like really cool. It sounds really cool, and it would be so cool if I know how to speak this language. I can watch so many animes, without subtitles and shit. And yeah, I did learn Japanese, but then after learning it for a few months, I was like, okay, let me start learning something else, let me start learning Korean. So yeah, I was looking for a different language to learn, and I was like 110% sure that I have to learn an Asian language because yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like, I don't have any particular reason, but I eventually ended up looking for an Asian language to learn. I also went through Thai. I looked for Chinese, but Chinese, no way I'm gonna learn that shit because it's too difficult for me and I'm not that smart for it. And then I stumbled upon Korean because at that time the craze of everything was like it was crazy. It was really crazy. So I was like, okay, fine. I mean, that sounds good. That doesn't sound bad. The writing system of Korean is so easy. Like, it is easy. You can literally learn it in like a week or something. And that's how I learned it, in a week. And after doing all of this, I decided to learn the language. And decided to, okay, this is the language for me, this is what I want to learn. Whenever you want to learn a language from YouTube, they ask you, or they, you know, give you a lot of advices. So one of the advice that I got from YouTube was, if you are learning a language, you have to make yourself familiar with it, and you have to consume a lot of content in that particular language. So that's how I started watching K-drama, started listening to K-pop. So basically, I did not started learning Korean because I was into K-pop and K-drama, but I started watching K-drama and Korean pop, listening to Korean pop because I was learning the language. It's kind of opposite for me. Oh my god, I'm so different than all of you. It's just a joke, guys. It's just a joke, but that's how it happened for me in case of Korean, unlike a lot of people. So I started watching K-dramas, K-pop. I was really into it. I'm still into K-dramas. K-pop, I think I have kind of lost interest, but I'm still into K-dramas. And as for my Korean proficiency, I have TOEIC level 5, and I have learned the language by myself. I think I haven't spent a penny in learning the language. I did it all by myself, you know, because I was so broke, and there was no way in hell I would ask my parents to, you know, pay for that shit, because what if there is no future in it? So, you know, I decided to just learn it by myself. And yeah, that's how I ended up learning Korean. That's how I ended up, you know, learning about the culture through the language. And as soon as I got to know about the culture, I was kind of attracted to the country, and I really wanted to like go there for once, and it became my dream country. So me learning Korean is really I did not learn it in one go. I started learning it in 2021. I learned Hangul, and then I stopped learning because I had to go back to the university. And in 2022, I started working. So it was kind of really difficult for me to keep up with everything because I was working as well. And then my shifts were crazy. It was really crazy. So I couldn't keep up with learning the language. And 2023 was the same again. So I started learning the language again in 2024. And, you know, I got TOEIC level 5, and then I, you know, started applying to the university. I did apply to the university in 2024 as well. I started applying to the university in 2024. I was like, okay, finally, this is the time. Now that I have TOEIC, I could like go and start applying in the universities. So in 2024, that was the time when I first applied for the university. And there was, of course, GKS as well. I did apply for GKS, and I did apply for other universities as well that I was able to find out from online. And if you want a video on this, I will be more than happy to make a complete video on scholarships that are available in Korea. And yeah, so going forward, I was like, okay, let me just apply for GKS as well. I did apply for GKS, and I did make it till the interview round, but I couldn't make it after the interview round actually. But in 2024, I was like hellbound that I have to, you know, go to Korea, and I have to get the scholarship because I have to do it. I was just manifesting it so bad. I was like, okay, if there is no scholarship, I cannot go there because it's gonna be really bad. And I had a full-fledged job back in, you know, Bangalore. I was still working. It was a really good job, but I had already quit the job, and I had no plan B. So honestly speaking, I will not suggest you guys to do the way I did it because it was really hectic. I was literally losing my mind. I couldn't sleep. I was really hectic. Like, it was really hectic altogether. The process was really emotionally and physically draining for me. So always have a plan. I did not have a plan at that time. I was like, okay, if not Korea, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So that was the situation for me. But for me, I think not having a plan turned out to be the best. You know, it was for me, okay? I am not recommending to do this. So yeah, have a proper plan, have a proper plan B for yourself. So I was tired of having a plan B, to be honest. So I was like, okay, let's leave it at that. And if it does not work out, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure out some or the other thing. And I was confident in myself for that. And then I started, you know, looking up for the universities. I found a university that actually matched all of the criteria and everything. And I found out that they have a scholarship called Research Scholarship going on. And you can get 100% full scholarship for that. You know, they do have some eligibility, like you have to have certain level of topic. They have topic requirement, and they also have like an interview in Korean. Like the full interview is in Korean, and it's really intense. I have gone to the interview. It's really intense, and there are other couple of requirements as well, which I'll cover maybe in a different video. But yeah, that's how I ended up got to know about this university through the school website, to the university's website, because I had my eye on the university. And yeah, so I started giving in interviews and everything. I started filling up the forms and everything, and yep, that's how I ended up in Korea right now. Everything was so hectic, the visa process and everything was so bad. And about the visa as well, I did everything by myself, of course with the help of my father. It was hectic. We did not take the help of agency, so I decided to do it by myself again. And about D2 visa, I will be more than happy to make a video about that as well if you guys want it. So yeah, about the visa and everything, once the visa and everything settled, I moved to South Korea last year in September, actually on September 3rd, and it's gonna be 1 year really soon. Like, it's just next month now. And yeah, it has been a crazy journey. If I have to sum up my journey in Korea till now, like, I would say it has been an eye-opener journey for me, because everything that I knew about Korea through other people's story, through YouTube, was like, to a certain extent, it like kind of felt, okay, this is not how you judge a country. Like, you cannot judge a country based on somebody else's experience till you go and experience it on your own. So this journey has taught me so much till now, that there are so many things that I have to learn. There are so many things that I have to accept and move on. Like, I have learned a lot of things. It has changed me as a person to be in a different country with different people, different culture, different language and everything. So it has been one hell of a ride till now, and I'm really excited for the journey ahead as well. Like, there's so much more to this country, so many shocking experiences, so many what the hell moments that I have had, and I still have, and I know I'll keep having it till I'm here. So I'm really excited to share everything with you guys. Like, even if you are somebody who is not interested in Korea or just don't have any curiosity about this country, I think it would be really fun if you follow along, just to have some general experiences from my point of view. And yep, I have learned a lot of things, and yeah, I'll be more than happy to share it with you guys moving forward. So yeah, follow along. That's it for today's video. I know this video was not perfect. I know half of the time I was not looking into the camera, half of the time I was looking somewhere else, and this video was not at all perfect. I'm aware of this, but I like it this way, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna improve in the future. Like my first video, so I mean, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Happy, happy, happy.